In this video, we're going to be going over how to update your tenant websites in a safe manner. This method allows you to test everything and ensure everything is working before you push out any updates to your tenants. Let's get started. Now I'm going to go ahead and use this version right here. And we know it's updated because I just updated it to show you that method in a previous video. But we're going to pretend that it's not, just so that I can give you an example of what to actually do and how you should be updating your tenants. What you're going to want to do is deploy a new version. So you click on Actions and Create Version, give it a name. Then I have the option to choose WordPress 6.0. That won't always be the case. WPCS will not make available the latest release of WordPress until we're relatively sure that there's no major bugs and it's fairly safe to go ahead and update to. But right now it's available, so we're going to go ahead and choose that. Unless you have a specific reason to upgrade your PHP, go ahead and leave it alone. Select which version you want to base this off of, and also which snapshots you want to use. Then go ahead and click Submit. It'll take just a few minutes for that new version to spin up and be active. Now that that version has deployed, we can open up the editor and start updating the plugins. Now, obviously, we used the other version that we just finished updating to build this installation, so all plugins are already updated. But if you were actually going through this process in order to update your plugins, now is when you would do it. After that's done, you're going to want to go through and test this installation thoroughly. You want to go through and check all functionality, make sure that these updates and changes didn't affect anything on the functionality of the website. And this is the most important thing about this method of updating. Creating a new version allows you the chance to test and feel sure that the software that you're pushing out to your clients and customers is secure and stable. Only after all of that testing is complete and you feel certain that the product you're providing is reliable, then we can go back into the console. Now at this point, you want to go ahead and deploy a new snapshot off of this new version. That way you'll have something to install on any new tenants' websites. Now at this point, our existing tenants have not been updated. There have been no changes to our existing tenants. That's because they are still associated with the previous version. What we need to do to change that is scroll down to the bottom. I'm going to select all, click Actions, Move to Version. Then you can choose which version to move it over to and click Move to Version. That takes just a second to work. And once the status is ready, we know all the changes have taken effect. So let's go check it out. Over in our storefront, you'll still see the indicators showing that we need an update, and that is due to the WordPress update that had been pushed out. When we click that icon, we see that we've been updated to the current installation of WordPress, and there are no updates needed. If you have any questions on this process or need assistance, you can get in touch with us by using the chat widget at the bottom right of your screen.